It's the Inhuman one here, and today we are going to continue our Code Vein playthrough. This is part 5, and we are currently in some underground ruins that are kind of covered in mist or haze, and it's actually quite difficult to navigate, but fortunately we do have several points of reference to kind of guide us through, some beacons of light, or fire more specifically. But so far, we did get through a good chunk of it. We're going to hopefully exit or get out of and escape the haze, or I shouldn't say haze because that's actually an in-game item, but escape the fog or the mist, if you will, and see exactly where it takes us. Looking forward to hopefully getting to the next boss in the game. So without further ado, let's get started. I love that epic sound. Do 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 do. Okay, let's press any button. We're going to play offline, and we're going to continue right where we left off. That's a really epic intro. I love it. The Tyrant's Labyrinth. We actually picked that up, which is awesome. A forgery created with the birth of a tyrant. So I didn't realize that it had like gold hue. I guess it did. Yeah, when we were fighting the boss, the insatiable despot, he definitely had some gold hue to his weapon. Okay, as you're gonna see a lot. Look, I'm not even touching the controller. That is the magnitude, the severity of the drift that I have. Look at that. I mean, that's insane. I'm not even touching the controller. Look, I have that. Okay, it stops for now. But if I go left any, look, there you go. So that's what I've been having to deal with. Okay, let's see here. So if we take a look at the map, gosh, it's gonna make me dizzy. Oh wow, we died all the way up there in the kind of the western side of the map. So we do have the right half mapped out. We just need to traverse back to the left. Now, if I recall correctly, I died right in front of the missile. So we'll try and head back there. Golly, this is gonna be really difficult to do. Yep, I'm not gonna be able to play like this. Okay, let me see. Let me kill this guy real quick. Let me see if I can play this with a PS4 controller. If not, I'm screwed. Okay, so here. Turn this bad boy off. So annoying. It's like they're designed to mess up. 1 second. Okay, using a PS4 controller seems to work, so that'll do for now. But this PS4 controller is just as busted as anything else I got. And the funny thing is, I have all of these items for years. Well, the PlayStation 5 controllers, I had one since launch, and that one went bad after, like within a year. And then I bought the black one, not too long ago either. It's all within the year. This one was like probably closer to 8 months. And I am not hard on the controllers at all. I just play often, so it's really annoying, but it is what it is. Okay, so we're going to try and go this way. Also struggling to get my bearings a little bit. Oh, lovely. Oh, my heart. Okay. Okay. Fortunately, that strike didn't, completely just devastate me. These guys are strong, but they're not so strong that, they're gonna one-shot me or anything like that. Okay, so let's try and find... Oh, there's an enemy right there. Take this guy out first. Good, good, good. Okay. Let's try and find that missile again. It should be just around the corner. I see another enemy off in the distance. I don't think he'll aggro, so let's just be aggressive here. I don't like that I knocked him so far that I can't follow up with that second attack, but that's okay. Can't have everything we want, now can we? That must be the beacon I lit. Okay, good. I hear an ambush. Yes. Okay. Good thing we have enough stamina to kind of just deal out that kind of damage. Now, I'm not sure what I did here, but it seems like I must have stayed down because I would have lit this. That guy hopefully won't aggro. Oh, I heard him. No, there's an enemy up top. Okay. We should be fine. Let's go ahead and take this guy while he's sitting down. He's just taking a little smoke break. And then we'll face off with his brother. Oh gosh. Wait, I hear footsteps, but he didn't actually come at me. We're gonna have to be aggressive then take him out. Get the stamina back, circle around him so he has to redirect, and then we go ahead and take him out. I like that. That's a strategy I normally use, especially if I'm running out of stamina. I do like to go ahead and deal enough damage, reposition, and that forces the enemy to turn, which gives us a precious few seconds needed to regain our stamina and deal some damage. Okay, so around this corner, oh, that's right, it was these guys. I'm gonna go ahead and buff and do everything I need to do. These guys were jerks. The spike bros. If I don't aggro, that might be a good thing. Oh, I got one pissed off. One of them's pissed at me. Okay, let's just get hit by everything. Cool. He's just continuing to destroy me. That's awesome. I'm gonna die again. That's kind of cheap, brosif. Just saying. Good gravy. I probably pissed everybody else off too. Aggro, aggro, aggro. Okay, so let's grab all these things real quick. Oh no. Okay, he's good. May I please? I'm gonna recover my lost haze as well. And then we can purify this rotten missile. This should give us the second half of the map, which is lovely. So, okay. I'm not sure what that credit card looking thing is behind me. I guess I could check that out. I don't know what that would be. Maybe a chest? Not entirely sure. I guess we have to check that out. And then we'll circle back around. Man, that is annoying. I just used my last heal. I hate being able to overheal in a game. It is one of my pet peeves. Like, I should not be able to heal if I'm at max health. These guys are impossible. Alright. Yeah, that's where being slow really is devastating in this game. Okay, so let's open up the map again. I need to make, I guess, a few lefts. I need to make a few lefts to make it right. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Ooh, I'm slowed down. I don't like that just because I knock him back, that the lock-on removes. Like, I really don't enjoy that. That should not be the case. Okay, I feel like I wouldn't have missed this. But, I mean, who knows, right? Yeah, I opened that chest already. So that's a chest, and I guess it does have an open animation, so that's good. Well, good for us. Good for us for being thorough. Oh man, those spike enemies are the worst. So, You're just gonna chill now? Usually the most aggro dude out there. Lovely. Love fighting those guys, especially when you catch them off guard. Okay, so I lit the beacons. What do we do now, right? Where are we supposed to go next? So I guess they have a bit of recovery. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Or I'm just getting lucky. So this path was all blocked off, and this was the rotten missile. So where am I supposed to go next? Let's take a look at our map. I think I've been everywhere. It certainly looks like I've been everywhere, so I'm not sure where we would go next. Maybe in those top sections, like... I guess I could see if I could go beyond that. Looks like in the middle, that part's not necessarily mapped out, so we could go there. And remember, I don't have any heals now, so we're at a bit of a disadvantage when it comes to exploration. Also, I'm running through an area that I have been able to get through before. I've cleared out to the best of my ability, but there's obviously an area that I have yet to explore. So like here, it looks like I can continue. And even though it's unmapped, there's still enemies and things to get around here. Oh gosh. Love it. There's an enemy behind me. Or close by, okay. I thought I was gonna get ambushed there. There you go. There's the ambush. Oh! Now you have projectiles, that's fun. And there's a bro behind me, that's cool. I don't know what I just did, but I'll take it. Getting donked up. Lovely. I can't do anything. Somehow we survived that. It was like 5 enemies. That was no fun. But now I'm one shot, so that's no fun. Grampix, best viewers on. Okay, let's see. We're gonna go around here and see if there's anything. Man, I wish I could find like a regenerator or whatever so I could increase the number of heals I had. That'd be perfect right now. But we're probably gonna end up dying. Let me just make sure that this part isn't also mapped out. Yeah, this is all mapped out, so that's good. That means that we've explored pretty much everything to our bit, minus that section that I just pointed out. So that's good. We'll circle back around then. And one more time. And this should lead us to the next area. Hopefully. We got a vestige right there for the assassin blood code. And this is certainly the way out. So that's great. It's good to know. Alright. So there's like an eastern part of the map, a western part of the map, and the northern side, which seems to be the exit. Which is awesome. And there's a missile as well. Oh, and a cutscene. Love it. Nice. Can shed some blood on this this blood spring and see what Louis has to say. I think we only need 2 left after this. He said in the previous stream that there was only 3 left that we were needing to locate.
Alright, I'm currently tracing the spring's flow. Just hold on, give me a moment.
Let's see where this takes us. Probably to the next boss. It seems like each of the blood springs is tied to a boss. So.
We have to go back to the old city ruins. There must be something we missed there.
More backtracking.
Let's get going.
Uh-oh. That was awesome.
Searching for blood beads on your own? That's awfully bold.
Listen, no one here wants this to turn violent, so just hand over your blood beads.
She's in the trailers and all the promotional materials.
Then I'll take them.
You're too late.
Rock? Oh no, she's just trying to do it for maybe her little brother or something.
A kid?
Get away from Mia!
Nicola.
Nicola! What are you doing out here? Because you...
He's on the verge of a frenzy. That's why you want the blood beads, isn't it?
And Louis is probably gonna just hand him over because he just loves
Carve out your heart.
giving out blood beads for free.
Here, take this. That's for him. Give it to him quick.
No, you haven't had anything to drink.
Nico, you better drink that, boy.
Don't be silly. Go on. It's for you.
Nice.
The symptoms aren't fading. Why?
It's not enough. That's all. I just have to find more for him.
That's probably not the answer, though.
Hey, come on. Going out on your own is crazy.
Thanks for your concern, but we'll be all right. Come on, let's go.
So, I don't think... Yeah, I know. Let's go after them.
They're dead. Gotta make the right choices. Okay, let's see. So, ooh, looks we got a vestige here too. The assassin vestige, part C, and then we have a missile we can rest at. This is gonna map the rest of the area, which is that northern section that we just came inside. I'm gonna rest here, get my health back, and let's see. Let's see if we can level. We have like 49,000 haze, which is pretty good. Seems like it's pretty good. Sweet. So those enemies were giving us tons of haze. Another vestige part just right over here. And we'll go ahead and pull this lever. This is going to activate this little fire beacon thing. This is obviously where we came from, so we came in here and got the, you know, activated the cutscene, all that good stuff. These were the edges where we picked up the vestiges. And this down here seems to be the path that we're supposed to go on. Oddly enough, even though we mapped out another area, this is not mapped out. So that's kind of crazy because we just activated a a missile. Yet there's like absolutely nowhere that's mapped out other than the little segment that we were on. So we open the sluice gates. Is it sluice like juice or is it sluice? Who knows? So we open up those gates and yeah, now we have to pretty much trek blind again, which is fine. I do like the map component, but a lot of times you find the actual map when it's a little too late. Like at this point, everything's already, you know, you've discovered everything at this point. I'm curious if I fall down there if I'll die or not. But I'm not curious enough to test it. I'm dead. No, I'm not. Can I get a backstab on this guy? Jeez. We got the rusted sluice key. So I'm glad we defeated that guy. We'll run up here. These enemies are dead. Or dormant. Sorry, they don't die. We got the rusted sluice key. We're going to use it to, I'm assuming, lower this section of the map as well. Now the water levels have dropped. There's items over there. So obviously we're going to need to search this pretty thoroughly to figure out where we need to go next. I'm curious, you know, trying to guess which direction the rotten missile would be. The rotten missile, of course, is going to allow us to activate the map, but I'd typically go left. That way I can kind of circle around in like a clockwise fashion. And that's usually how I get an idea of where I'm at. So we need an eagle key for that door. Okay, good to know. And I'm okay with you know, dead ends and things like that because that shows us, okay, now we kind of are outlining our perimeter of the map. So I know that immediately to the left we have a door that requires the eagle key apparently. And we're going to dodge that. Run into these guys. Oh, I missed. That's fun. Alright, these guys are dead. We'll grab this item up here. Ichor concentrate. You know, I realize it actually is pronounced... in my entire life, I've never heard this word, you know, said. So, I've heard a lot of dumb pronunciations, but I thought ichor was the term. It's actually ichor, so interesting. Ichor it is. Alright, so that seems like possibly a way out, but let's go ahead and just fight him anyways. There you go. Get the backstab off. Look at the cinematic backstab. That is amazing. I love that every time. You're just gonna do a whole 5-hit combo, huh? That's fine. That'll grant us some Queen Iron. This guy should be dead. Yep, okay. We picked up some Awake. Now we're gonna keep hugging this left-hand side. I'm fairly certain I would die if I jumped off there. So let's just be careful not to do that. There's an enemy that I haven't seen before, just on the other side of this. So we'll take him out real quick. Oh, he's strong too. How is he so strong? I'm gonna die. Okay, no, I'm not. I'm gonna heal because I have a wall. I'm gonna heal again. He killed me. He can attack through walls. That's awesome. Geo, what's up? That backstab looks nasty. It's an excellent looking back. I love that animation. That's really epic. Well, that sucks. Okay, now where was I? Gotta retrace my steps. So we have to go back down this path. Ooh. I could get a nasty little backstab off that guy, but there's no need. We're gonna go around instead. Hopefully having a great day, Geo. Or Geo, sorry, Geo. Geo. Yeah, that backstab's awesome. I love it. I'm gonna go ahead and buff my attacks. I don't think I have to activate the water again, or maybe I do. No. Okay, I want the water levels low. We're going to circle back to this area. This will kind of be a point of reference, but I do want to get my revenge. That enemy is certainly an elite, and you can tell because he's got so much HP. You know, there was a game that we just tried out, a demo anyways, Enotria, the last song, and I had made a complaint about that there were some enemies that were just, it was standard mob, and it happened to have, like, you know, let's say 5 to 10 times more health than the one you may have faced off with previously. And that was a big issue for me. Not because of anything other than it's just like artificial difficulty. Like, why are you going to throw in an enemy that has so much more health that's the same type of enemy? Now, I'm not upset with this particular iteration of that because it's a different enemy. It's got a whole different attack set, move set, you know, and behavior, and it looks different. So I can tolerate that, you know. I hope you guys see the difference, but... Can't stun him though, which is really scary. Okay, buddy. Okay, if I can hit him here, then we can knock him up in the air. That'll give me time to heal after this. And then we'll do our attack here. He just doesn't get stunned, and that's what's so scary about this guy. Okay, wow. Can we not fight any more of those guys? We got the Eagle Key, though. So see, at least this makes sense, right? It's not just a hard enemy just kind of thrown in the mix. It's an enemy that's holding a gate. So I really... I'm sorry, a key to a gate. So that's actually really makes sense, and I like that. Whereas in Enotria, it was just a stronger enemy just for the sake of, and there was absolutely no reward for it, which I found even more frustrating. There's like an arm to the left of me. What the heck is this? Oh, it's an enemy down... Okay. Oh, you're trying to ambush me. Well, that didn't work. And I don't know. I would imagine he's dead. Can't really tell. Didn't get any, like, haze for that, so... Come on, buddy. It's time to aggro. There you go. That works, too. So, kind of interesting. Alright. We're going to keep circling around. Not sure what the purpose of this little platform is. We know we have the eagle key, which is fantastic, but we still need to search around a little bit. Do some exploration. We don't want to miss anything. I love that. You know, killing an enemy in 2 hits, that's much better than fighting an enemy that just doesn't die. Like that one enemy holding the key. So I think I've pretty much circled around. So this should be the item that I left as my reference point. And it is. So we'll just check the rest of this little section right here. Take care of this guy. Grab these items. And then we can go and open up the eagle door. But yeah, there shouldn't be anything else here. There's nothing of note. This would be the platform that we were just on. We would have got ambushed, but that was kind of a lazy attempt. Make sure there's nothing in here. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing that we missed. So let's go back to the eagle door. I'm glad that this section was actually a little smaller. It makes me feel really confident that we, you know, explored everything and got everything we could have obtained. So I think it's a hard left here. Yeah. Perfect. So now we've used the eagle key. There's a save point nearby, so I'm happy with that. That could be a shard, or that could be a rotten missile up ahead. Not entirely sure, but it is blinking. Like it's just saying, hey, come check me out. Alright, so and then we have a whole area here that we'll need to check out. If this enemy comes all the way, I'm going to have to go ahead and fight him. He stopped, okay. I'm curious to see where this leads, so let's go ahead and fight the dude. Lovely. See how they aggro so quickly? They recover really fast. And you can't interrupt that little attack of theirs. There we go, he's dead. Well, that was annoying. Geo says, what would you prefer? An enemy that gets tankier and scales with your level, or an enemy that gets harder because of added gimmicks? You know, the gimmick thing to me isn't really difficulty, right? It's more like, hey, it's forcing you to use that new tool or game mechanic. So I actually don't like that because that restricts you to a certain play style. So I don't like that style at all. Instead, I do like the enemy that would scale with my level. I'd rather have a constant challenge than one that forces me to use a gimmick, right? Because the gimmick, again, is always going to be artificial difficulty. It's just going to force you or teach you to use that mechanic on a certain type of enemy. That's not really something I like to do. There's an enemy here we'll have to take out. Oh, it's a little guy. But there are big boys over here. Oh, okay, hold on. There's a bro right behind me. So yeah, I don't really like the gimmick style. I don't mind, like, you know, a boss fight that has a gimmick in it or something like that, but if it's every single encounter with this specific type of enemy, like you must use this tool or gadget, like I don't really like that. It limits the flexibility of, you know, having the variety in your play styles. Like, so different players, they still have to resort to the same techniques. And I don't really like that because I like to do challenge runs. So let's say, for example, just for that particular example, you were trying to do like a fists only run or whatever, but you must use your grappling hook. I'm just making this up. You know, that could potentially be something that, based on if your rules, like that could be outside the parameters of what's allowed. And it's like, well, can't do it, you know? So I don't like that. I don't like gimmicks much. They ruin challenge runs. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pull this. Oh, okay, I need the moss-covered key for this one. Okay, so a moss-covered key for this area. Now, good thing is the map isn't actually bad. Now, having a map in a Souls-like game I love it. In general, you are forced to kind of memorize what you need to do, where you need to go, things like that. And it does make it quite difficult at times, especially if you're not familiar with the area, or if it's not very linear. This one happens to be a very linear map, but also a linear map design or level design, but it also has a good map. And the map is fun because it it's pretty comprehensive, and it shows you not only the steps that you've taken, those little dots there all show my little track, and it shows if it's a big red slash mark across it, it means, hey, it's locked, you haven't done it yet. So I don't know, I think that's kind of cool. it's always a welcome addition to have a feature that helps you in a Souls-like game, because more often than not, a lot of it's designed to not help you, to make things just a little bit harder. Okay, so I'm assuming we have to go around. Here's a little teaser. It's saying, hey, a vestige that you don't have, but you can't get me yet. That looks like one of those big guys. It could be a different type of enemy. No, it's a big guy. Get our stamina back. We're going to rush him right here. Okay, we're going to get hit in the face. I thought I had enough Ichor, but I didn't. We'll get this backstab off, and then we're going to heal. Heal. Alright, and then we're going to slash. And we're going to do our attack here, and then we're going to do this and not die. Alright, that was fun. Whew. We got the moss-covered key. I mean, as quick as that. The good thing is, again, it does reward the exploration, but also you're not forced to do it. Like, we could just go right back. And I'm not sure if that's what it wants us to do. This could be just little small segments. We may not even be able to reach that red vestige just yet. Oh, we can. Okay. We have so many pieces of the assassin vestige. And remember, every time that we unlock the vestiges or get another piece of it, we get some lore. And I think that's important because obviously it's going to help jog Louis' memory. We're going to understand what's going on. So yeah, these are just little small sections, kind of rewarding you for making it through that big area. So that's why I like to turn left first, because it just lets me explore in like a clockwise fashion, and then I can kind of keep track of where everything's at. If I just kind of went all willy-nilly, like, all right, let's just go this way, I'm going to lose track of where I came from. I hope at some point we can get a new missile, which would be our resting point, because now it's going to be a little bit of a trek. Geo says, I agree. I hate games with big maps that don't have a map. Looking at you, Lies of P. Now, here's the thing, though, Geo. Lies of P, fortunately, though, is very linear, right? There's like one part that I can recall that you require, you know, a little backtracking. And aside from that, though, there's not too much, I would say, like, extensive backtracking. So it's forgivable. It's forgivable in my book. But yeah, no map. I mean, it's kind of customary in Souls-likes, or for Souls-likes. But I would say one type of genre that I think requires a map, and I've played games of the genre that don't have maps, which I think is just unforgivable, is Metroidvanias. Metroidvanias require maps, and whenever they lock a map behind like a certain item or something, I absolutely hate that. You know, you're exploring blind, and then you have to find the map. It's like, well, how am I supposed to progress? That makes it very difficult. And there are many Metroidvanias out there that follow that kind of model, and I don't like that. The map shouldn't be a reward. I don't enjoy that one bit. The map is like a necessary part to be able to explore everything to the fullest. Let me go ahead and kill this little crab dude. There he is. Crunched his little toes. So we got more of the Atlas vestige. Here, there seems to be a lot of fragments of the Atlas and Assassin vestiges. And those blood codes are, I don't use them, but I mean, they're specifically tied to Yakumo, and I forget who the assassin was. Okay, well, I want to go left and explore kind of, we've seen a lot of this already, which is good, so. I'm looking for another missile, though, and I don't want to die. I got to traverse a little carefully here. Hollow Knight, yeah. Like, but the thing is, in Hollow Knight, typically that little map dude isn't like impossible to find, you know, like he's around, you know. Ow. But yeah, that is frustrating to me. It's a common thing. I mean, even Super Metroid has that, you know. It's just a common mechanic. It's just, I don't think it makes a lot of sense. A Metroidvania should give you the map outright, I think. And then it's your prerogative. Like, do you want to explore everything 100% and find everything? Okay, great. Then go ahead and explore every nook and cranny. But if not, you know, those, like, say that you're just trying to do a casual first blind playthrough of it, Well, it makes it very difficult because maybe you haven't acquired the map yet, right? But you require a new skill or ability to be able to traverse an area that was previously inaccessible. Well, good luck, figuring that out, One of the examples that comes to mind as well, I mean, of course, Super Metroid, but I think Axiom Verge, an excellent game, but man, this was years ago when I first played it. I just couldn't figure out where the hell to go. It was so frustrating. But a Metroidvania with a map, I'm already on board. Metroidvania without a map, I have to be in a certain mindset. Because 100%ing those games does get quite difficult. Alright, we got this bro. See, he aggroed from really far. Should be an enemy behind me. Okay, and big guy. There is a chest over there too. I'd say we go for it. I mean, if we die, it is what it is, right? Oh, I love that wide strike. That wide sweeping attack you do, sir. Makes me happy. Okay. Hollow Knight's excellent, though. Hanemukuro. That's cool. That looks amazing. It's probably not a great sword, though. Hanemukuro, where are you? Hanemukuro. Oh, it's a single-edged blade created by a revenant named Mukuro. Strength. Oh, it's mostly a dex weapon. Okay. I can't use that. I want to go, pretty much primarily strength. More often than not, whenever I'm just kind of going easy mode, playing a game casually, I go with a strength build because they typically are the tankiest and you can explore with the least amount of punishment. So I do like those. I do like a strength build. It's easy. But if I'm going like try hard mode, I definitely probably go with a more specified build like dex or elemental damage or something like that. Alright, so we activated that one as well. There's more pathways we can explore down here. I don't necessarily want to go down this path though because I feel like we haven't explored the rest of this. So we'll backtrack just a bit and see what's on the other side of this. We did get the chest on the far left side, so we'll see what's on the far right hand side. I have no health, and we're not quite one shot, but we can get killed by a stronger enemy pretty easily. Making sure there aren't any enemies that are gonna ambush us. There's one on that corner right there. We'll go ahead and take him out. Alright, or not. Okay, lovely. I'll just do this because I don't feel like going back and forth with the old lad here. So, we got that. I think it's probably not going to lead to anything new based on what I'm seeing. So, we might just have to go back to where we just were at. Yeah, and this is kind of where we started off, so okay. And I was like, oh, we need to, go on the left-hand side. That's exactly what we did. This is where we dropped the gates. This is the moss thing. Yep, okay. So that's another small area. I think they did that because it's kind of rewarding you. It's like, hey, you did the giant area. So now we're going to give you like these little mini segments. See if I can remember the way back, though. Was it over here? There was the treasure, and then I thought we had to go. Yep, we went around. And we pulled the beacon. Now, this didn't change the water levels, so we're still going to have to be facing, dealing with that. So let's see here. We'll go left. Fortunately, they're like ankle deep, which is great. That dude's not alive. And this is going to get deep here. No, don't hurt Nicola. Probably the hunter. Okay. Well, here's our rotten missile, which activates the map for us. But this is only going to take us to what I believe is the boss fight, so I don't want to go there yet. And you can tell it, to me, it's pretty obvious. You can tell it's a boss fight because look at the size of the arena, right? So I don't want to go there yet. I'm actually going to backtrack a bit. And good thing is that won't act as our save point, unfortunately. Yeah, and it's just the boss. So we need to find a missile. Otherwise, we're going to have a hell of a journey back. That's a pretty long walk of shame if we die here. The last save point was pretty far back, so it's like 2 areas back. And I know I didn't miss anything, so we got a few of the stronger enemies, some of the spiked enemies. Lovely. There's the missile. Now this area has been mapped as well. Fortunately, it's also a small area. We're going to go ahead and rest, and we're going to clear out this area, come back, rest, and then defeat the boss. And might as well level up, because again, leveling in this game is not like attribute specific. You just kind of level in general, so I'll take it. Let's go around. Again, this is a kind of small closed off area, so nothing too fancy here. Whoa, we both died. Those are like the only 2 enemies in this entire area, it looks like. Alright, let's try that again. But this time, we survive. Oh, great. Great. You, sir, should go off the cliff, thank you. That was all part of the plan. Okay, so that's a rock. I thought that was an enemy, so that's not a strong enemy. It was just 2 spiked enemies. We'll see what this item is. We got the Impaler. And that's that, so you know, I honestly don't care. We'll fight we're not going to defeat the boss first try, so might as well just go as we are with our current health. And we shall see. I feel like we might be fighting the Hunter, right? The Hunter didn't say anything when we first saw him, but I have a feeling. So how are you finding this game so far, says Gio. I'm actually really enjoying this game. I can't believe that it's been in my backlog for, I think, what, 7 or 8 years now? Never played it before, and I actually really enjoy it. This is a solid Souls-like, and it would have been, I don't know how well it did or how well it was received, but this is certainly like a top tier, you know, like Souls-like, right? Like it's not from a FromSoft IP or anything like that. It's very good. It's tried and true. Like it's not trying to do anything too new. The mechanics that it does introduce are very like, it just makes sense, you know. So again, I think it's a great game. I love the anime kind of inspiration, almost like that anime vampire kind of vibe to it. And I enjoy it. The world building's good. There's a lot of voice acting. It has some accessibility things to it as well. Like you can always have a partner. I've just dismissed the partner pretty much permanently, but you can always have a partner here. So if you're struggling from a difficulty perspective, you can have a partner. And it's an AI generated partner, so they can help you along the way. And I think that's really nice as well, because there's not like an easy mode per se, but that does allow the game to be more accessible to people that may not be as skilled or may not have to, have time to grind, So I like this game a lot. I think it's awesome. I love the lore, by the way. That's probably my favorite part. I'm interested to find out, what happens next.
Where'd he run off to?
Who is this guy? This guy looks cool. Did he take Nikola?
These ashes are the
Oh no. They killed Mia's little brother. This is certainly a boss. Oh, awesome. So we have deep water. That's going to be a problem. Our mobility is going to be jacked. That looks like a woman's leg, though. That looks like a hand. It's probably, I guarantee it's a chick vampire. Yep. Ooh, she looks cool too. little stripper action. Alright. Got it. That's the intro. Okay, lovely. Who are you? She is the invading executioner. Oh! What is this? Okay, that does a lot of damage. She's really, really tall. I'm not actually fighting her very smart at all, but it's fine. This is fine. Stunned her. She's beatable, we know that. Okay. So more than anything, this is not going to be a fight like the Insatiable Despot where we can stay in close, because she's actually smart, and although she's tall and has really long arms and a huge weapon, she's using the strikes in such a way that she can attack enemies close by. So like those sweeping attacks, she's going at an angle, so that's going to make it difficult for us to just stick in close unless we're behind her, but she spins around a lot, so I'm sure a lot of those spinning attacks are going to connect. So we're going to have to really figure out the distance that's most effective to fighting her. And then we saw that she has projectiles too. Seems to like manifest like some sort of spikes or I don't know what it was, but it exploded and it hurt. So we're going to have to figure out in these next few attempts what that magic distance is, you know, so we can not die. Alright, come here, big mama. Might as well pick these up. I think we have a good 9,000. Over 9,000. Okay, that was a step. Okay, missed. Remember, we can block, which is good. We're gonna heal. Back away from this. Looks like an AoE type attack. I don't know. Maybe she just buffed herself. I'm not entirely sure. That's the stripper attack. Now we're slow, which is, I mean, we're kind of already slow. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. I'm gonna die here if I don't heal. No! Okay. So we almost got her down to half health, but I'm pretty confident that that's close to phase 2. Like, I don't know if you have to get her under 50% to transform into phase 2. Each of the bosses kind of has like a different range at where they transform. So we got her almost down to 50%. And she started getting really aggressive, showing already some new attacks we hadn't seen before. So I'm not sure if that was phase 2 or not. But we now know we need to stay away from those water splashes because those inflict slow. And slow forces us to walk. Like I was holding R1 and I couldn't even move any faster than that. So I wasn't just walking around. I was just actually, I had an affliction that was impacting my speed. Geo says, comparing to the Despot, I noticed that they also adjust the health from the attribute of the boss, which is nice. She looks like she takes more damage compared to Despot. Yeah, for sure. I have leveled significantly though since the Despot. Remember, I didn't actually level my weapon or myself before fighting the Despot. I mean, I had leveled at some, but I mean, I'm saying I hadn't leveled up before that particular fight, so I should slow her down. Oh, it didn't. There you go. Get down here. Okay, I gotta back away here. Ugh. Slow, lazy roll. I'm gonna heal. Oh, she's buffing. I'm gonna do it one more time. Oh, that's projectiles. I didn't know that. Okay. Okay. Run, baby. I can't run. She's so fast. This is awesome. I couldn't block that for some reason. Huh. I couldn't block the second one. And that could be that's like a very strong attack. And my stamina was completely busted. Because obviously blocking only takes up stamina. But if you don't have enough stamina, I'm assuming you take the full brunt of the damage. So, I am curious. But yeah, we're going to have to just kind of study the fight. We got to learn from our losses. I know that the water now is shoots projectile. I thought it was just like an AoE type thing, but nope, it's actually full-blown projectiles. So, but yeah, the Despot seemed to really tank a lot of attacks. Now, I don't know if maybe like I can't imagine. Let me see. Okay, this is slash damage, so it could also be that she's less resilient to slash damage than the Despot was, right? Could be, because most of our weapons are slash. I think we have, yeah, Crush and Pierce are the only other ones we have, so. And that's probably specific to the attacks we execute, so a Pierce attack, or, you know, a weapon with Pierce. Unless it's like a spear or something, probably going to be slash unless you do certain attacks. So it's like, well, let's just do slash. Keep it simple. Don't want to lose these 9,000, but honestly... Okay, that inflicted slow as well, so that's a problem. And slow seems to really impact my ability to block. I could be wrong, but it feels like it. I have to heal here. I'm not going to be aggressive at all. I got to heal twice. It even inflicts my time it takes to heal. That's insane. Oh, wow. Okay, I don't think I'm slow anymore. Maybe. I don't. Yeah, I'm slow. Oh, wow. So just being hit and blocking her attacks in general. So she's building that up constantly. Okay, so two things we could do here. We can invest in some like anti-slow, which is probably going to be pretty costly. Honestly, I don't even know how much they are, but it could very well be. Do we even have anti-slow? We do. We have 5 of them, but there's only 6 in storage. So we actually don't have a ton of these. I'm going to equip it just in the event that I'm having an excellent run and we could beat her, and then I have the ability to at least remove that. But I think we just need to avoid getting hit. So we're going to have to kind of poke in and out. There is no... Like, the sweet spot has to be, you know, attacking, capitalizing on the attacks whenever she, like, kind of does a slow attack, and then just backing away. That'll also show the rest of her moveset too. Oh great, they always mow. I only mow when I'm streaming, so that's fun. So you guys are gonna hear like mowers for the next few hours. It'd be great. I'm gonna have to forget about that item. 3. I can punish that. Ah, I got inflicted with it already. That makes everything slow. Hit the mash. Run, girl, hung boy. This slow thing sucks. Oh, that hurt. So, I was... She killed me in 1 hit with that. Now, I don't know if that's because I was in the middle of a technique. I was in the middle of, like, buffing. So maybe that's what happened. Oh, here's the landscape architects. And they'll be out there outside my window for, like, 30 minutes just for fun. I don't know what the hell they do. Great. Every Monday and Tuesday stream. Full of this fun stuff. Oh, I gotta go here. Wait, am I going the right? Yeah, I am. Oh, the mowing is throwing me off. So yeah, she killed me in 1 hit. I don't know if that's a 1-hit technique or it's just because I took some bonus damage because I was in the middle of a buff. So if I'm in the middle of a buff or strike or even healing, I will take bonus damage. And if I don't drink enough water, I will lose my voice. Oh, that's the stuff. Alright, let's do this. You know, forget about the stupid haze. I don't care about it right now. 9,000 is... we can regain that. Hiya! Oh! Okay, got her. Oh, I took that one. Tanked it. Heal, fool. Okay. Yep, that's the stuff. I'm using all my stamina just blocking. I'm gonna do this. Okay, can I run? I'm gonna heal. See what we need to block here. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do at all. Wow. Yeah, that's... with slow, I mean, you're in trouble. So you take a little bit of damage when you block, even if you have enough stamina, so that's interesting. I thought I was impervious unless I had enough stamina, but that's not the case. Go this way. Retrace our steps yet again. This is going to be a tough one, I can tell. The Insatiable Despot took me like an hour, so can only imagine. And that's because I'm not using a partner. That's because, you know, I'm not adjusting my playstyle, looking for weaknesses. I'm just like, this is my build. How do I kill her with my build? So once we actually figure out the weaknesses, it'd be much easier. But on my first playthroughs, I'm usually pretty stubborn, and I like to keep it as simple as possible. Lovely. Alright, we're gonna heal. I have slow, so I gotta stay close now. This point. That didn't knock her down, that's interesting. So typically, when I'm in a focus state, which means I'm blue, that means I've either taken a lot of damage or I've blocked or dodged techniques at the right time. In this instance, I took a lot of damage, but whenever I'm blue, when I strike her, she should get stunned. It works 100% times on the enemy, but not necessarily on the bosses. So I'm like, I always wonder what that trigger is. It's probably just the amount of damage deal in a certain period of time, and then it staggers. It's probably like an invisible stagger meter they have, but... And the first stagger is probably pretty easy to get, and then afterwards it's almost impossible, it seems. Because I could stagger the Despot as well. But yeah, I'm a little stubborn in my playthroughs, my casual playthroughs. We'll let her do her intro. There. Much better. Ah, she's gonna do that thing. Okay, we didn't get inflicted with slow, which is great. Now we got inflicted with slow. We got it below 50%. Look at us go. Get stunned, chick. I need to heal. Golly, she does so much damage even when I'm blocking. Yeah, I'm dead. It's that little secondary attack when she slams the pole down and then spins around it, like that hits for quite a bit of damage, and when I'm blocking, I don't have enough stamina to actually block that second part of the attack, so And when you're slowed, I have a feeling that slow also impacts how quickly I regenerate stamina. Gio says, I'm gonna head out. It's 1 a.m. here in my hand. Oh, wow. Just also finished my shift. Happy streaming, Inhuman. I'll try to see if I can get back to you on. Yeah, for sure, man. Take care. Have a great night. Make sure you get some rest because it's super early. But thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Gotta fix my green screen. It's going crazy on me. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great night. I'm telling you, this natural light thing is just killing me. I'm gonna see if I can brighten it up a little bit. Brighten? But if not, then it is what it is. We'll have to go no screen. I just don't understand. I need a better webcam. Go away, green screen. Go away. Okay, there you go. Better. Let's go and see if we can defeat this this boss here. The invading executioner. We gotta make sure we let her do her little intro though, so we can actually maximize the damage we do here. There it is. I'm gonna just mash, get her stunned. Ah, I can't move. It's the worst feeling ever. And she's interrupting my heal because it's so slow. Go away, girl. Ugh. We gotta heal like 10 times. Very good. No! Alright, she's under 50%. She's just a jerk. That's what I figured out. So we get her under 50% pretty consistently. It's just beyond that when she starts going crazy. Can I fall here without taking... Yeah. Without taking any fall damage. Oh goody. That slow debuff is the worst. And the problem is, see like if you were to take one, after this fight, if we die, we're gonna go back to the home base, just so I can see how much they cost. Obviously, I don't have any haze on me. I had 9,000, but we'd get an idea nonetheless. To see if it's worth farming them up, you know? That's a guaranteed hit from me, which is not good. The fact that you have to remove your lock on that is pretty annoying, though. I'm gonna go ahead and heal here as well. We've got slow. Oh, that's great. So that attack really punishes me. Yeah, even when I'm blocking, I had plenty of stamina. I think that when I'm inflicted with slow, that probably has to do with how much damage it gets through as well. I'll need to see if, prior to being afflicted with it, am I able to survive it a little bit better? Let's see here. We're going to teleport. Actually, let me see something. Yeah. Teleport to home base. I want to see if any of the merchants there at home base can sell us anti-slow and how much it costs. Queen Slayer Blade. Okay. Imagine she would have it. Buy weapon. Nope, I don't want weapons actually. Thank you.
Take care then.
I've got a whole new. But seriously,
We'll see what she has.
I got it.
Okay, so she does have anti. That's only 700, so that's not terrible. I mean, if you think about it, like if it was, we had 9,000, I mean, that's quite a bit. So I guess worst case scenario, we could always farm some up. We do have the consumable souls as well, which I never usually use on my personal playthroughs, but I might need to in this one. I typically never consume any of those consumable soul items, not for any reason. I just like to hoard things. Okay, we're gonna go to the bottomless shore. Yeah, we're in the Howling Pit. It's so weird how we had to go back to the ruins, and it even said again that we have to go back, I think, to the outer area. You know, the area that was near the parking garage. It seems like that's what he was referring to. But then we got caught up with Mia and Nicola. All right, let's see. Area G12. What are we playing? Battle, what's it called? Battle boats? Battle something? Battleship. That's the word I was looking for. I don't know how quickly I can take those anti-slows either. We'll find out. Just that one attack filled up the meter with like half. That's insane. That probably means more her attacks are going to be like inflict that slow damage probably. Yep, I already got it. I mean, it's insane. Yeah, that second one hurts. Girl, I'm dead. Yeah, there's no way. That's cheap. So, even, you know, obviously you can't run when you're in slow. You can't even, like, jog. Like, you're forced to walk. That sucks. That was actually not a bad attempt either. I'm curious, does anti-slow just cure it, or does it... Medicines that cure slow can block the effect if used before... Oh, see, there you go. It increases my resistance as well. So we might need to try that, because I'm pretty annoyed with her. I don't know if she has a phase 2. It just seems like she gets a little bit more aggressive, but... she's pretty tough as it is. See what this does. Great, just wasted that. Okay, we should be okay in here in a few moments. Okay, or just die instantly. So yeah, that attack, well, I was buffing again, so I don't know. But it seems like it kills me in one hit. Because even if I, say, block the first one, the second one will hit me for like half my health. So if I'm blocking even, so. With sufficient stamina, mind you. See, I don't know how much that helped. It saved me like 2 hits maybe. 2 or 3 hits max. So I'm gonna get slowed anyways. It's probably more beneficial to use slow or anti-slow whenever I'm just trying to dodge her projectile attacks or her little lunge. Otherwise it makes no sense. Just be burning through. The resistance isn't actually very good. Heal, and then we're gonna just go ahead and hit her a few times. Why not? I don't think this would do anything. Yeah, that pretty much is her phase too. Yeah, her phase 2 is like at 75%. Oh, it's that. That's what I don't like. Okay. That's the... I can see it now. Okay, so it's the attack that's easy to die, and then she spins. Okay, I see it now. Can't believe I didn't see that before. Okay, that's not bad. Now we have a strategy. Because I can just strafe and then dodge. I think I can dodge that second little spin attack. That's going to make it so much easier. Because that was the attack that's really bothering me. Okay. So we're going to have to go with a dodge versus the block, which I am totally down for. I hate blocking. It takes up stamina. It's just more you know, you don't get nearly as much of a reward. Now, dodging, on the other hand, if you do it the wrong time, you open yourself up, but you can always counter, and I like that about the dodging. Alright, here goes. Let her do her thing. Normally I would strafe that, but it's fine. Now she's gonna buff, that's fine. Let her do her thing. Now we know, yeah. It's right at 75% pretty much. I'm gonna run in, attack. Lovely, okay. No way. See, when you're already slowed, you're in trouble. So we're going to have to just avoid being afflicted with that period. Because even if you try to use the anti-slow, if you're that close, you're going to get hit. The consumable time takes forever. Healing takes forever. So we know that that's obviously not the answer. Again, it's going to be very situational for us to even consider using that. Unless we're maybe like a really good distance from her and she's starting to do like projectiles or anything like that. There's just no way. Her ranged attacks, like the magic attacks, is the only thing I could see that would be useful to use that. But if you have enough time to recover from the consumption animation, whatever. Okay, 3-hit combo. That's annoying. She's just not gonna get stunned this turn. That's fine. Heal, and then we're gonna back away. I'm gonna heal again, because, I mean, she can kill me like one hit anyways with that lunge attack. There you go. We want to definitely dodge those if possible. That's the 3-hit combo. Okay, it looks like you can dodge the spin. And that was just a 1-hit combo. She's gonna spin, I'm gonna die there though. Yeah, because I got afflicted with the slow, and then she went ahead and did the second part of that combo. Gosh, that's annoying. Yeah, the goal is you pretty much cannot get afflicted with slow. With this current build I have anyways. The stubborn build I'm using. We're dealing tons of damage though, which is very reassuring. Hello, friend. Alright, we'll go ahead and heal. Buff our next technique. And create some distance here if we can. Ah, she got me anyways. That's ridiculous. Spin, yeah. And then I'm dead. Yeah, that's a tough one. It's tough when, you know, I could have used the anti-slow from afar, but she closed the distance really quickly. And it's just going to be burning an item and not getting any use out of it, so I don't believe in that. I rarely use items and stuff like that in games, like especially affliction based, unless it's, say, for example, like a Dark Souls and you're running through and you've gotten the toxin, the good old toxin from Blighttown. I might use something there. Or I might just use a nearby bonfire for free. Told you I'm a hoarder. Alright, here goes. Dude, what's annoying is I'm spamming R2 and square, but I'm just not getting the input, which is really annoying. I don't know if you need stamina even to do an ability, even though it doesn't require stamina. Like, that would make some sense. Okay, good. Didn't get afflicted there, but I'm about to. I get hit once. Like she's slow now. What happened here? There's no way. No way. Oh, it's no fun whenever bosses use debuffs like that. Just fighting fair and square is the way I like it, but it's fine. They gotta have their little gimmicks every once in a while. But I just don't see the point in using an anti-slow there. Not when I'm getting, you know, she attacks really quickly and doesn't have tons of recovery time either. So I just don't really feel like burning through an item. Because I'm going to die as soon as I'm done taking it. Or while I'm taking it even. I'm just so glad that the... well, actually I'm not, because it's the same effect. Also, I'm so glad that the water is only ankle deep because we can move quickly. But no, because her debuff completely nullifies that. At least she just didn't get stunned, even though I had her under 75%. I was getting desperate there because I was trying to deal a bunch of damage and stun her, but she just didn't get stunned. She should have actually went into her second phase there, but I guess because she killed me in time. But I certainly dealt enough damage for her to transform. One thing that I do like about some of the later, Souls-likes is that sprinting outside of combat doesn't take up stamina, and I think that's like an excellent addition. A nice feature. I wonder, how far do these projectiles go? Yeah, they don't go that far. Okay. Well, they almost did. No! Not cool, not cool, not cool. Yeah, I wasn't ready for that. I wasn't ready for that lunge attack. Man, that thing's devastating too. So after she lunges, I don't know whether she connects or not, but she can do a second strike after that even. She could do a second lunge, which is worse, or she can do a spinning attack, which is pretty slow, but it leaves her open for a bit. But, I mean, even so, if you're slowed by then, you're already screwed. She got me with it anyways. See, that didn't work. I don't understand why. Oh, come on, go away. There you go. Ugh, I can move again. Well, that was terrible. She's spamming that, huh? Wow. So she did it 4 times in a row. Can you do that? I've said that about this game, that it is annoying, but it's effective, so I give it to them. But the bosses, if they know there's a technique that works, like in that particular attempt, they will spam it like crazy. And we've seen this with every single boss, from the, what was it, the Delirious Butterfly or whatever, and the Insatiable Despot. Every single one of them have shown that they spam attacks that are effective within each particular fight. So like if it's the range attack or whatever, they're going to spam it. See, the problem here is not our damage output or anything, it's just the fact that we're taking too much damage. See, there I don't know what to do, because I'm going to have to get hit twice no matter what. It's like 1. Okay, even if I block that, that one right there is going to get me, I think. So golly. You see how she did the same exact combo like 4 times in a row? There was the 3-hit combo that she spammed like crazy because it was hitting me. It was effective. So golly, and that's the thing. You gotta just adapt and adjust. But it's really annoying because sometimes, like, it wouldn't be difficult if she didn't have that layer of the debuff. You know, like that slow is ridiculous. That makes her fight actually difficult. Otherwise, she'd just be a glorified enemy. But she is boss status because of that little affliction she can do. That's that debuff she can create, which is so annoying. I miss every single time. Dodge this, that's fine. I'm gonna get hit here. Yep. I'm gonna be aggressive. She's just doing random stuff. We'll go ahead and heal, buff, and then we're gonna stay out of range here. We can't really get hit with those water this time because then we'll get afflicted with slow. Let's see. Okay, good. We're just out of range. Too far, and she'll do that that little lunge attack. But now we're afflicted with it, so she's gonna be spamming like crazy now. I'll just spam heal pretty much. Really all I can do. Yeah, nothing we could have done there, to be honest. And just for the sake of experimentation, we're going to see. It takes about 3 hits, maybe 4 to, well, depending on the strike she uses. Could be as few as 2 hits and as many as like 3 or 4 to afflict the slow, or inflict the slow on us. So if we test this out, use this now, I'm curious to see how many hits it'll take. I think it only saves us like 2 hits, like I mentioned earlier, but it depends on the attack for sure. If she uses like that water stomp, that is like half a bar. I'd block that, but that's okay. Don't mind me. Yeah, I mean, I have the anti-slow and I'm still getting in 3 or 4 hits, so that doesn't do anything. This does nothing for me. Now I'm just having to spend the time moving as slow as I can. Golly, that's a slow activation. Don't want to be too far. And she does it anyways. That inflicted slow in 1 strike. That is ridiculous. Frustration. What to do. Obviously without changing up my build, there's not really much I can do. GXH assault. Now we picked up, we picked up this right here. And this is even worse, so yeah. Okay, well, whatever. Just go with what we got. That 3-hit combo that she does though, which is this very basic combo she does even in phase 1. I don't know what to do there because I think I'm gonna get hit twice either way. So that's 2 stacks of slow build up. Guaranteed, because I can dodge for the first one, and honestly I don't have the timing down just yet, but I will be able to learn that. But those other 2 strikes, I mean, you can't dodge fast enough, so you have to block it, which means I'm gonna get 2 stacks. This is not good. That's a weird one, okay. 1. Like that. See, and that gives me half the meter right there. Surprised that didn't just completely give me the whole slow right there. That's really just to save my ass, because... there you go. She's still gonna hit me with it right here. I dodged a little too early on that one. Okay. I'm gonna heal, but I'm probably gonna die. I need to stun you or something, but she just doesn't want to get stunned. Ah, keep taking so much damage here. Stun. That was close. I mean, we almost had her there, to be honest, but that's just so tanky. That's gross. Taking so many hits and just healing in between these assaults. That is rough. Okay. I don't know what happened in that second part, though. I thought I got afflicted with the debuff, but I was actually a hit away from getting it. So I don't know what happened. Maybe I was in a focus state and it threw me off because I was like, oh, I got afflicted, but I don't think I did at that point. And that was a nice surprise. Alright, let's get in close and just do our thing. See, I'm trying to figure out what to do there. That's easy. Let me just do this real quick. Let's see how many hits it takes for this. Let's see. Okay, she missed, which is great. Ah, we got the buff. Damn it. Not good. But if we can waste as much time as possible here, that'll be great. Oh gosh, that's scary. No, please don't kill me. She killed me. We got really close again. I mean, almost down to what, 25%? Even less. We just gotta tank it then. And we had heals. That's the worst part. I hate dying with heals. Because we missed some opportunities to actually survive there. But that's fine. I chose to be a little more aggressive in hopes to stun her. And we did get the stun. And I tried spam healing. But when she started doing the... You know, that spin combo, that's pretty tough to dodge. Also, the 3-hit combo, I still don't know how to actually get through that without, you know, getting the build up of the slow, which that could be great if we figured out how to do that, how to avoid that. Because, I mean, that we already almost have the slow at that point. Now we do have it. Alright, this is where things get a little hairy. Because we're so close right now. Oh gosh, okay, that was actually okay. But we're still far enough for her to do the slide. Okay, now we gotta heal. I tried to heal there, but that's okay. I mean, tried to dodge there, that's okay. We're gonna heal, spam heal, like crazy. That's what I'm hoping for, and this. Oh, that she still got me, that's awesome. Oh no. So I was holding L1, but I think what happened is whenever she did break my stagger, whatever, she broke my whatever. She staggered me, I guess. Broke my poise. That the L1 was kind of canceled, and I was still holding L1 thinking I was going to block that flurry, but I did not. That could have been a good attempt, though, for sure. Yeah, we just got to be super aggressive and just tanky. I don't like it because it just looks ugly, but I mean, it's honestly been the most effective so far. And timing those blocks at the right time also helps with our stamina regen. Same thing goes for the dodges. See, like, I wish I knew what to do there. I don't want to get too far, I guess, because I don't want her to do that crazy lunge. Alright, we made it off okay there. See, that right there, I thought I dodged that, but that's okay. I'm gonna heal, just gonna spam heal at this point. Keep spam healing. Can spam heal again. Alright, now we can do this. Start countering a little bit. Oh, come on. I didn't know she was doing the flurry. That was crazy. She normally doesn't do it at that close range, but she's done that twice in a row now. So now we know if she keeps spinning, it's not just the attack. It's actually the AoE projectile of death. Alright, she's done that twice already. She knows it works. I guarantee that she'll do it again. In this attempt, I'm willing to bet on it. Alright, so here goes. Buff. Buff, and then here we go. Try and get behind her. There we go. Of course. Go ahead and heal, and then now we can hope that we dodge most of the projectiles. Let's see. Nope, we got 1 and 2, and we're slow, so we're screwed. Technically, we're kind of screwed here. Lovely. 1 hit. Okay. Explain that. I thought I had full health, or close to it. I don't know how that happened. I had full stamina. I'm not sure how I took that kind of damage. I was like 1,000 damage, right, or more? She's definitely beatable. It's just more so. I wish it was a little cleaner, and I wish I could avoid that debuff a little more consistently. Of course. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I'm stunned, so. I gotta be aggressive though. I can't just keep tanking these hits. I'll just die. Ah, I thought she'd get stunned, but she didn't want to, of course. Yeah. Then I missed that vertical slice. She just did not want to get stunned a second time. That would have been fantastic, too. I didn't have any heals, but I would have just gone on the offensive, like, full force. That's fine. We've gotten her lower before, so that's fine. Twice in a row, in fact. I got to, like, below 25%, I would say. She is tough, only because that that slow debuff. Otherwise, she'd be pretty easy. Didn't dodge that in time. See, I guess I'm going to try a triangle strike there instead, because that's super annoying. I keep missing that vertical slice, and that is just destroying my confidence. Are you not going to do phase 2 yet? You crazy? What is wrong with her? She's not going into phase 2. Now she's doing phase 2, and I'm stuck. Oh, I'm too close to you, crazy girl. Yep, and it hit me again. That's great. Oh, just put me out of my misery. Yep. I still don't quite understand the block damage negation. Like, I think when I'm in that slow mode or whatever, like, if I'm staggered or whatever, even, you know, if I have pulled off a block, if I'm like in a weird stagger animation, I think that I'm going to take more damage anyways. Like, I don't know, because normally at normal speed, I don't really see that animation too often. So it could be just another aspect of the slow debuff that I haven't really noticed yet. But it seems like I take damage even through blocking, like much more damage than I normally would. And I think it has to do with that debuff. Still not entirely sure though. Oh my gosh. See, those are just the worst. Missing is like the worst thing that could happen right now. Gotta heal. Gotta heal like crazy right now. I don't know why I'm spamming down, but I'm just not healing twice. Really annoying. Alright, that's my last heal. She's dead at least, but golly, that was annoying. I don't understand what the hell happened there, but that's fine. We got the Assassin's Sickle, nonetheless. But yeah, it's one of those things where I do not know what was going on there. I was spamming down to heal. Probably just input error on my part. So poor Nicola, even though, here's the thing, we weren't really attached to him. We know he was a young child, which that sucks, but we don't even know her. She attacked us 2 seconds ago. We learned that it was yes because she's trying to take care of her brother. But the way that they did it, it was so quick that it's hard to form a bond with her character or her brother. So, but it looks like we got his vestige, so we're gonna see the memories, and maybe this will form a stronger bond between us and Mia.
Mia, I'll be back.
Sorry, but it's time.
You shouldn't sleep so late, you know.
Looks like Mia was sick at this time, and Nicola was looking over her. There was someone named Jack. Is Jack the hunter, maybe? Be kind of poetic, wouldn't it?
She's gonna be mad at me.
It must be.
Remember, once you're in there, you're in forever. Are you really sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I want to keep Mia safe.
This is different from some of the other memory sequences. I like this one. That you just have to move forward and it just kind of continues progressing. I prefer that. So maybe he chose to become a revenant. Oh, I love that crunching of the snow. That's one of the best sounds ever. Yeah, we don't know exactly what was going on.
Snowy mountain. There's something there. I think that memory was a snow.
Could be our next destination.
You saw who was there with the kid, right? How do you think those two know each other?
Jack, whoever Jack was.
What the hell is going on? You saw.
Yeah, I don't actually know. I mean, I don't know who Jack is. Is Jack the hunter? The nameless hunter? Nagi Mukuro. Mukuro keeps making all these weapons.
What was all of that? Damn. She's losing herself.
Now she's transforming.
Back to base.
Alright, so we're going to retreat back to base, hopefully give her blood beads. But, you know, I don't know if it was... so Nicola seemed to have an issue even when he took a blood bead. He seemed to still have some issues. Like, he was... Like, it hadn't gone away. Like, the lines or the... Whatever it was, the virus or the hunger didn't recede any. Which is interesting. Because she said, no, it's alright, it's alright. He just needs more blood beads. Like, is that really the answer? Fione vestige. Okay. Now I can only imagine that hers is primarily a ranged, like, bayonet type build, which is really cool.
Let me go with you.
You shouldn't sleep so late, you know.
And I wonder, remember they said that they're trapped inside like a cycle of birth and rebirth inside of this mist. They called it the Red Jail, I think. Is this part of that, or I don't know. Oh, it looks cool. This reminds me quite a bit of Elden Ring, actually. Fighting the good old giants, and you have like the fire contrast with the snow. It's kind of neat.
Wait!
What is happening? Now he's walking alone, but he seemed to be with the hunter. And I guess his name's Jack.
I want to keep Mia safe.
Don't go, Nicola!
I'm so confused. But I love it. The story and lore is really good, so I'm happy with it.
A dream?
A dream within a dream. Is that Coco? Oh, that's the other merchant, Murasame. That's Nicola's hat, I think.
But that means...
Ah, Snow Mountain. That's not only in visions that she saw, but also in Nicola's vestige. It's got to be the source of something. Maybe it's how you turn them into revenants. I don't know. There's still much to learn about the lore of Code Vein.
What is going on here anyway? Why does every blood vein we find lead back to the old city ruins?
My character looks awesome.
The key to finding the source is there. That's all I can say for certain. Sure. But we've been everywhere we can...
Try here.
Yep, it's gonna be our next destination.
You know the statue of the goddess in the ruins?
Oh, okay.
There's a mechanism inside of it.
I see. So that's our ticket.
The statue. Was it the statue that's by the ladder?
Hey, are you sure you should be up and about?
Yeah, it's okay. Sorry for causing you so much trouble. I'm fine now. I hope I'll get a chance to repay you.
And hopefully avenge your brother, right? Isn't that...
That information is more than enough.
The statue... There's only one statue that I've seen. Like, period.
There's a favor I'd like to ask.
And it was by a ladder. Near the parking garage area. Where we found the self-important revenant.
I'd like you to tell me how to get here. Please, it's really important to me. I'll pay you back, I promise.
I'd love to tell you. If I knew.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they probably don't know how to get there. They don't know how to get outside.
Other than that, it's sealed off by my asthma.
Exactly.
I see. Sorry, I don't mean to make demands of you.
It's not impossible, though. We were able to pass through the miasma. Thanks to our friend here.
Wait, we are?
If you decide
That
to
looks
stay
so
with
cool.
us, I'm sure we'll find a way to your snowy mountain eventually. Of course, you would need to help us out with our objective first.
I'm glad to do whatever you need me to. as long as I end up reaching my destination.
We have a deal. Good to have you along.
Likewise.
Well, great. I guess that's settled then. You are now officially one of our friends.
See, I wish our character talked more. They all talk quite a bit,
This
but
brainiac here is Louis.
our character is pretty much a silent protagonist, even though we had a voice selected, which is really strange. Murasame was taking care of her.
If that's okay.
I thought her name was Io, but Io is the girl in white.
Actually, I don't think we've gotten your name yet.
It's Mia.
Oh, I'm Mia Karnstein, and I'm good in a fight if you guys ever need the help.
So she can probably be one of our new partners we can select.
You sure did a number on Yakumo.
Seriously, that really hurts. Glad to have you on our side, Mia.
We shake so many hands in this game. I don't know. Remember, I can't recall any other game where I've shooken this many hands. Like, I've shooken Louis' hands like 4 times. Yakumo's hand like twice. Now we shook Mia's hand. I mean, it's getting a little too friendly. There's Io. I thought her name was Io, but that's fine.
There! That mountain of gear has been conquered. Everyone's stuff is fixed up and ready to go.
Oh, you're an angel, Murasame. Sorry we're always piling up the work on you.
Well, you'll find the source for sure this time, right? I look forward to hearing your report when you get back.
You know, she said earlier on, I have my reasons for not going out. Is she someone to trust? Is there a mole, you think, from one of the Red Queen or whatever?
You're feeling better.
I'm curious.
That's great. I was worried about you. Hey, you and I are about the same age, aren't we? We're gonna be besties, I can tell.
I know it's really sweet and stuff right now, but I don't know. I feel like I don't trust her because there's got to be a mole or a plant that the queen has, right? Maybe not. I mean, I'd hope not, but
Now,
it would add for some drama.
we wouldn't want you to get hurt.
That's right. No need to rush recklessly into battle. There are people waiting for us at home after all.
And they don't want Io touching anything. They do have all these crazy weapons on the wall, though.
Well, where would we be?
The Zweihander is my favorite so far.
Yakumo looks sad.
Give me a break. And don't look at me like that. It's no big deal, okay? My friends are important. They're like family to me.
We'll find him, Yakumo.
Scattered after the great collapse. I don't even know if any of them survived. But every time we go somewhere new, I keep an eye out for them. Anyway, I count myself lucky. I went through some really nasty rejections back when I became a revenant. Honestly, I was right on the brink of losing myself. It was my friends that pulled me back, kept me safe. Bunch of sentimental fools. I'll keep them safe, no matter what happens. That's how much my friends mean to me. And now I've got 3 more sheep to look after. A man's work is never done. So just don't worry about it.
Cool. So far, really enjoying this game. Like the story. I'm interested to see kind of like the cause of everything, though. In the loading screens, you hear about like some BOR or boar parasites. I'm not really sure
What do you mean?
if that's something we're supposed to know this early on.
Normally, you've got eyes like a dead fish.
That's Coco.
but now you actually seem alive for once. I'm just glad you found some friends to cheer you up.
Friends.
So there's 8 people total, including Davis. And Davis is, he should be right behind EO, but don't tell me that's the end. Maybe this is the mid game. I don't know. I've only beaten like what, 2-3 bosses. I'm not sure what else, like what the future chapters unfold.
It looks like everyone has gone to rest. It seems more cheerful here now. The atmosphere has brightened a lot since we first came. You have the strength to overcome any obstacle in your path. A curious individual indeed. Recently, I've been puzzled. If it is possible, I want to stay with you, just like the others. I think a lot about how I would like to come with you and help to make a difference. But it cannot be. I am unable to fight, so I would only put you in danger. I have to continue doing what I must.
Well, she's able to at least allow us to use the vestiges to unlock more blood codes, so I mean, she's very powerful in her own right.
There's something that confuses me. It's a strange sensation that wells up from within me. What is it?
Fear.
It could be. I'm not sure. It's a feeling as though something is pushing me.
I'm not sure. Hopefully it's watch her be the queen or something, or something like that. That'd be crazy. Anyways, we have made it to the next chapter, which I am super excited about. We should at least at some point unlock the remaining vestiges that we've already collected vestiges for, I guess, or empower the blood codes or whatever we need to do, decode them or whatever the hell it is. Other than that, though, I think we're at an excellent stopping point. I am going to end it here, but be sure to, if you're new to the channel, first and foremost, I want to say thank you for stopping by and be sure to subscribe. If you enjoy content like this, make sure you like it and comment what your favorite part of the stream was. We'll be continuing with part 6 tomorrow at the same time, so around 10 a.m. Central. Usually I start around 10 or 11, just depending on a few things, but we will be trying to continue on and seeing where we need to go next. It seems like there's a statue in the ruins area that I should have a very good idea of where it's at, so we'll be heading in that direction. But anyways, I want to thank you all so much for your support. Really appreciate it. It means a lot. It really makes my day to have you guys here in the chat. And other than that, I hope you have a great start to your week, great rest of your day, and until next time, it's the Inhuman One signing out.